Dear students, this is module number 49 for the subject of strategic human resource management. And in this module, we will talk about the tensions and ambiguities in two modules. That's why you can see it is written part 1. Tensions and ambiguities in playing HR roles and functions. If we look at this diagram, based on the previous HR roles we discussed in the last 5 modules, 5 HR models, Legge's model, Story's model, Caldwell's model, and so on, and the 10 roles identified by the CIPD. If you bring all that information into your mind, you will see that the HR manager has influence by the employer, has an influence by the demands from employees, is influenced by professional norms. In every profession, there are norms. In HR profession, there are some norms, and there are some legislations. So the HR manager is, or being an HR manager is a conflicting role, and there are some ambiguities and there are some issues which we will discuss in this module. If you look here, HR's domain of responsibilities are rooted in different and often conflicting ideologies. What an employer wants from HR professionals might be different than what an employees expect from HR professional. So take the side of the employer or take the side of the employee, or create a win-win situation is often a daunting and not an easy task. While employer wants to extract the maximum value from the employees or maximum productivity from the employees, so as well as perform own role at a minimum cost. Employer also want you to perform as an HR professional your role at a minimum cost. So this is what an employer in most cases want from the HR professionals. आपने न सिर्फ एम्प्लॉई से ज़्यादा काम लेना है या उसकी प्रोडक्टिविटी इन ए पॉजिटिव सेंस ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हो, बेहतर से बेहतर हो, बल्कि आपकी अपनी जो कॉस्ट है ऑफरिंग दिस HR सर्विस should also be minimum. Is it not that difficult? We will talk about the other ambiguities. So HR professionals are expected to have the interest of the organization at heart. What do you think? Is it possible that there is no conflict between what are the interests of the organization, what are the interests of the HR professions, legislation, and employees on the other hand? So how difficult this role could be. So lack of clarity over the boundaries between HR roles and that of line managers. These are the tensions and ambiguities faced by the line managers and HR professionals. Not only the HR professionals, but to be honestly, also faced by the line managers. What is the line of demarcation, or where is the line of demarcation that this is the HR role, this is the line manager role? So responsibility to develop and enforce legally compliant HR policies and practices. At the end of the day, when you are hiring or you are firing an employee, when you are raising the salary or when you are doing a performance management or implementing a performance management system, when you are appraising employees' performance, it is not only the line manager's responsibility, but the major responsibility comes on the shoulders of human resource professionals to ensure the policies and practices are in line and consistent with the legal requirements of your country. HR responsibility, legal versus the wishes of the line managers who may regard HR processes as overly bureaucratic. This is another tension. This is another ambiguity, that HR responsibility, legal, versus the wishes of line managers. The wishes of the line managers, they might wish to hire somebody who has left the organization might be without resignation. Your organization policy and procedure could be that we will not rehire the employee. Now, the line manager wishes that employee to rejoin. What to do and what not to do. You need to know as an HR professional whether to follow the policy of the HR or whether to follow the wishes of the line managers. In day-to-day operations, this is very common. In day-to-day organizations, these type of conflicts or these type of issues are very common. What to do and what not to do, there is a certain level and there are ambiguities in this HR professional role. Thank you.